Shalom, Brochim Habaim. Welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to talk about the verb to create. Well, in English, this is super easy. You can create a story, you can create an experience, you can create an artwork. And now you want to say the same in Hebrew. And when you look it up, you have two options. One is in Paal, the other one is in Piel. That is anyway already a challenge. The difference between Paal and PL is for most students not that clear. And I understand that. So remember, I walked in your shoes. Before I became the verb queen, I was as lost as you. I went to Ulpan, I did everything, but somehow it didn't click until I developed my own method. And with this method, I will now explain it to you in 5 minutes. And believe me, at the end of this video, there is zero doubt about which verb for to create you have to use in Hebrew. Okay, grab a coffee. We will start. To create, as we just said, there are two options in Hebrew, and the dictionary will tell you it's either litzor or liyatzer. And the additional information about the binyanim, like, oh, litzor is pa'al and liyatzer is piel, does not really help you. So, let's look for a moment at this pa'al piel connection. Fact is, there are not so many roots which have a verb in Paal and in PL. Why is that? Well, that you will understand in a minute. Paal is where we have simple actions in active voice. So a simple action to walk, to eat, right? Simple actions. You don't need anybody for that. And when to go from Paal to PL? The rule says this is when this simple verb is becoming either more intense or more repetitive. I'm talking about this in length in my book because this is really important to understand. Now, that is also the difference between litzor and liyatzer. Okay, Ruth, but creating more simply or with more repetition? I mean, how could you now apply this rule to this verb? Very simple. Simple here means abstract, theoretical. And this means when it is in your head. If you want to create something, you first need an inner image and then you go to action. Okay, so here we are in stage one. You have it in your head. It is abstract, it is theoretical, it is not tangible yet. So from those two options, Paal is definitely the one that is, I would say, more simple than PL. Example, the boy is trying to create a story. הילד מנסה ליצור סיפור. A story is not tangible. It's stage one. You are thinking about it. And even if you create it, it's all in your head. Now, לייצר is tangible. They are trying to create a robot. That is tangible. You had it in your head. And now you're bringing it into the physical world. Here, the creation is tangible, and this is why it's considered more intense. And now the translation is Hem menasim leyatzer robot, because robot is tangible, right? Good. Summary of the whole story. As we have just seen, litzor is abstract, leyatzer is tangible, Paal, PL, and those here, Paal and PL, they are, yes, the active voice. So if in the future you want to use these ideas of creation one way or the other, and you want to say it in the passive voice, then you go from Paal to nif'al and from Piel to Pu'al, which means you go to lehivatzer. Yes, this is the same root, starting with yud. But as you might also know already, that pu'al, the passive voices other than nif'al, have no infinitive. So this is why I left it here blank. Okay? Okay. I hope this was a guideline for you and that you learned something. Feel free to sign up for my newsletter so I can give you weekly tips on how to learn binyanim. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next session. Very good. Shalom.